Yeah, we're crooked.
Hey! We're at Steiners for Vegas Nonstop. I'm Melissa Redford. And look at our fabulous guests that Jonathan Scott has brought together. We have Mr. Bliss. We have Carol Hattar. And Enoch Augustus Scott. Jonathan Scott's supposed son. Alleged. How's alleged? And of course, as you can hear, we have Johnny Fabulous with our background music. He is fabulous.
On the keyboards.
Yeah, on our keyboard.
We're almost straight.
Okay, Jonathan's having technical difficulties.
Not even close.
Not even close.
Not even close. But we all look on an angle.
Yeah.
Which is not bad.
It's angular.
I always look
It's
better.
angular. I'll take
I
this
look better
It's very
blurry.
artistic.
I'll take. Hey everybody, Jonathan Scott with Vegas Nonstop. Let's wake this thing up. Yeah, we are coming to you from Steiners Pub. Steiners, a Nevada-style pub on the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Blue Diamond, or do you say Windmill? I don't know what they changed it. I don't know why some streets have two names, but this one does. So yeah, thank you, Melissa Redford, our unofficial, official co-host. Yeah. And Enoch, you're going to have to put your phone away.
I'm sorry. I'm a very busy businessman. I'm sending in receipts.
Okay. All right, well, I'm going to introduce everybody again. Enoch Augustus Scott, the little brother I never wanted, is also the star of Zombie Burlesque over at the
Planet Hollywood V Theater.
The V Theater. Used to be Planet Hollywood. It's still Planet Hollywood. It used to be the Aladdin.
Yeah, it used to be the Aladdin and the Desert Passage, but now it's the Miracle Mile and the Planet Hollywood.
And they used to call it the Deserted Passage. Nobody was shopping there. And I don't know if we said Johnny Fabulous is on the keyboards, tickling the ivories, but I don't know if they're ivory anymore. And over at the gaming section, we've got Vegas Matt, who's going to be checking in with us. So we're having a little lucky, superstitious Tuesday. Tuesday at 2, we're going to hear every Tuesday at 2 o'clock at Steiner's Pub. Here's a little bit about, I didn't introduce everybody. So Carol Adams, I left off the Adams part. I like the Adams because I think the Adams family.
The Adams family.
Yes.
Yes.
The creepy end.
Yeah. Wednesday. Right.
So Carol's going to be talking to us a little bit about the NBA Summer League that starts July 7th, goes to the 17th. 10 days of fun over at the Thomas and Mack Center. And Dan Bliss has a front row card show May 27th to the 28th at the Tuscany. At the Tuscany. We're going to get to everybody. I promise. But before we do, I want to talk a little bit about Steiners, only because Roger took the time to give me 4 pages of notes. So I'm going to try and plow through this. And I was having trouble with my printer earlier today.
Nobody prints anything anymore.
Just out of curiosity, I've got a question. I know that's what I was having trouble with.
Save a tree.
Quick question for everybody. PC or Mac? Dan, PC or Mac?
Both.
You use both. You can't even decide. Melissa, I know, is a PC girl, but we're moving her over. Carol, PC or Mac?
Both.
Both. Another both.
Mac all my
Yeah.
life. My first computer was an Apple IIe. I've only ever had.
I knew you were going to be a Mac guy.
Well, he just
Johnny
likes
Fab?
PC.
PC, holding on to the PC. And Matt Morrow, I don't know what, you use a Mac or a PC?
Thank you, Matt.
A Mac, of course. Let's get Mac over there, right next to me over here. Yeah, probably on this side would be good.
Yeah? Okay.
Dan, I'm going to put you to work. I'm going to get you over behind the camera.
I look so much more comfortable over here.
You look more comfortable? Yeah, but they won't see you. They won't see you over there. Here, hold on to this for a second.
Oh, it's a camera thing too. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a camera right here.
Oh, look at that.
So we're completely.
Johnny Fab, you want to play us on with a little lucky music while I'm...
Be a lady tonight.
I don't know if that's helping.
Love to be a lady tonight. But if you
play with the card I got.
be a lady to begin with, love be a lady. Love be a lady. Love be a lady tonight.
Johnny Fabulous, luck be a lady, because we've got Vegas Matt, as it says right on his shirt, who I knew Matt many years ago when we were in the wine business together. But since then, he has a new profession as a professional gambler.
Yeah.
That's it, Vegas. So let's talk about your experience, how you started it, and what you're doing.
Well, I was born a poor black child. Steve Martin.
Navis Johnson.
We're going way back, David Johnson. Kind of just moved here from in like 12 years ago, retired, and came out here and just goofing around, did that wine thing with you, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Through wine parties, got paid to get drunk. Oh, paid, and then yeah. So I've always liked to do fun things. So like I say, that was like get paid to drink wine, and all I was doing was gambling. And I got a royal flush dealt to me for like $78,000. My son uploaded a video of our like going crazy reaction to TikTok, and then we went to dinner. Didn't think much of it, and by the time we were done with dinner, it had like 80,000 views. And I said to myself, that makes sense, So I just started posting videos, and we gamble every day. I mean, I'm a total degenerate. I was just at the bar. I won $112. Playing poker right here, and I had a great Cobb salad, by the way.
Do you play Deuces Wild or you play regular?
What do you play?
I do play everything. Like Deuces Wild I'll play, but the holds are a little more complicated Deuces Wild. And I mean, I was watching a guy yesterday play $1,250 a spin, and yeah, just more dollars than cents. It was at Resorts World, and I was playing $1,250 a spin, and he was making mistakes left and right. I mean, on a great machine, the house has maybe a 1 to 2% advantage on you. And if you make mistakes, that just goes up dramatically. Right. So Deuces Wild, there's a lot more mistakes to be made. I play a more conservative game. I typically play bonus poker because you get paid for the 2-pair and so forth. And it's just a less variance, so you're going to lose less, basically. And then the trick is, for most people, is just learn the holds. If you're going to play video poker, just don't make mistakes.
What do you mean by learn the holds? What does that mean?
Well, I mean, there's apps that you can go on, and for example, if you get dealt in bonus poker, if you get dealt like an ace, king, jack off suit, and then like a 5 and a 7, everyone's like, oh, you keep the ace. They always think, because that's what the hold would be in double-double bonus poker or triple-double bonus poker, which pays a lot for the aces, but the holds are totally different in bonus because you could get straights, you can get 2-pair and so forth, and the aces don't pay as much. So there's different pay. There's all these math people that have figured out all the odds on everything. You should be looking at the camera or the people I'm talking to. I don't know. But,
Screw them, honey. I'm trying to make money.
Yeah. So all the mathematically, there is a correct hold, like what cards you should hold before you draw in video poker, and yeah, so that gives you, if you play perfectly, it lessens the advantage that the house has over you.
And I could call a hand.
Yeah, and I didn't think that you were playing. I thought you were playing just slots. I didn't know they were playing poker.
Video poker.
When you started, I thought you were just playing slots, like Hungry Hippo or whatever that is.
Yeah.
So now you've moved on to, I think Melissa's probably has some questions, because you know about video poker?
Well, no, it's all about which game you're playing. If you're playing Deuces Wild, I want 4 deuces with that ace kicker. I want the most payout.
Right, yeah.
Of course.
Well, there's like in deuces, there's no kicker, but that's a different game.
Bonus.
Double, you want the kicker.
No, with your Deuces bonus.
Is
poker.
it Deuces bonus?
Deuces bonus
Okay.
poker. I had the ace kicker
Okay.
for $1,000.
How much is it? Is it 1,000?
Yeah, quarters.
Yeah, the day before my
See,
birthday.
I
The
don't know.
day for his birthday, I hit aces with the kicker for what, $2,000, and then I hit the 4 deuces, and I said I need that ace, and I held for the 4 deuces. It threw me the ace. I got the $1,000.
She actually called it.
I
She
called
said,
it.
I want 4, how about 4 aces and a kicker? And it hit.
It
The
hit.
Babe Ruth of video poker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was like pointing
Yeah, she's just
to left field, and then it hit. Okay, are you superstitious at all? Like you wear the same underwear, or any superstitious stuff that you do?
Definitely the same underwear constantly. I just turn it inside out like every week or so. You know what's funny? Like, I watch a lot of these podcasts and so forth, and everyone thinks they know everything. And I just want to be clear that I certainly don't. Like, I wasn't thinking about Deuces bonus because I don't play a lot of Deuces because it's too complicated. And I know what I know. I am superstitious. I just got a text from a friend of mine. Yesterday we won like $15,000. We went to the plaza. I played a Tarzan game, $5 bet. I got $6,500. It was an insane bonus, best I've ever had on that game. And then I played video poker at Resorts World, and I think I won another $13,000. It's like, it's very streaky. I believe in hot streaks and cold streaks. A lot of the math guys will be like, it's an algorithm. You push the button, you either win or you don't. I do believe in some superstition. Yeah.
What's your largest win?
The largest win that I ever had was at Resorts World. I play there a lot, and it was I got a royal flush on an 11x multiplier on $2 denominations for $88,000.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
That was fun. That was fun.
What are your taxes like? Are you able to write off the losses? I mean,
Taxes. Enoch has a question about
I
taxes
just-
because he's very responsible.
Great
He's the
question.
most responsible zombie you'll ever meet.
Never me.
So I don't file taxes as a professional gambler, so I don't get to like write off my miles to the casino and so forth like that. So as a recreational gambler, you can write off your losses against your wins, but you can't write off like more than that. You can't show like a loss, and you can't write off expenses.
And they send you a report every like
So you get like from the casinos, you get a win-loss statement, and so clearly I have a loss. So like everyone always says, oh, you got a taxable form, you're going to pay taxes. Like, well, no, because I lost more than that. So net at the end of the year. Now, if you get like a grumpy IRS agent, I've heard that they may not just completely accept the win-loss statement, and you're supposed to keep like a log of your wins and losses. But the reality is that, you know, the government always kind of has their hand out. But
So you always play on your card. You always play with the card.
yeah,
Yeah.
got a great. You don't even need to ask questions, Jonathan. You got all kinds of people here.
Everybody wants to talk to you.
I did a YouTube video that blew up. It was called Vegas Matt's 10 Commandments of Gambling, and the first commandment. I was just talking to Rob at the bar, and he was playing without a card. And my first commandment is always play with your card.
Register your play.
Yeah, because I played here, and I earned $35 in free play, promotional offer for just getting a card, and then I played a certain number of points, they gave me another $15. So I got $35 of free money, paid for my Cobb salad and then some. So you'll always use your card. Some people have a superstition: if your card's in, you're not going to win, or take your card out. It's not true. It doesn't mathematically impact what the button is doing with the algorithm. So I say yes, always use your card, and pick a few places and play aggressively at those places, and then you'll get more benefits. So yeah, great question.
So I have a question.
Go ahead.
Do you clip coupons too? Because since you use the card, are you like really thrifty? Or is it
At the
just
grocery
in
store?
gaming? Yeah. Or, because you use your card, because then you get extras and you get all these different things that you say.
And more than just free parking, but okay.
Right.
So,
Are
okay,
you a
I'm
thrifty,
not.
like,
I'm not.
person?
I'm like a complete and utter degenerate maniac. Like I don't care. I call $100 bills fun coupons. Like I blow money like like a drunken sailor. So I'm terrible. But like there's some people that are fun to watch. Like there's a gambler. He's very high profile on Twitter. And his character's name is Alan Kessler, for example. This guy's just like universally known for like beating every angle that you can humanly possibly do. Like he can get his lunch for free, or comp here, or drive across town to save money on gas. Like there's one casino that has a gas station attached to it, and then you can use your points to pay for gas. And he's got every single humanly possible angle imaginable to get the most out of his gambling, and he's known for
Wouldn't that
that.
be smart for you though, to be a professional gambler so you can write all this stuff off?
Yeah, I mean, that probably will happen. I mean, this whole thing has crept up. This has crept up on me. I mean, I went from just some idiot that uploaded one TikTok video to now, like, it's downright comical. I walk into a casino and I got 20 people that wanted to get a picture with me. I mean, we had over 50 million views last month. People love gambling. I mean,
You monetize that?
And
yeah,
you
we're
monetize
killing.
it, yeah.
I mean, YouTube and all that stuff. They're just starting to pay. The money's starting to get kind of nuts. I'm like Mr. Beast. No, but like 100 years, but like 100 years older. You don't know who Mr. Beast is? He's like the biggest YouTuber in the world. Oh my god. But yeah, the answer is yes. It's starting to
If
be
he's
really
not
fun.
over 55, Jonathan doesn't know.
I think he's one of
Year
Wait,
1955.
like 25.
Enoch is like, no, that's not real. That's not real.
So what other superstitions do you have?
Oh, I don't know. I don't really have any like real big superstitions. I'm not a superstitious guy. I mean, I do believe in like hot theory and do theory. Like, I mean, it's like Well, like, you know, it's like when a machine, well, we joke about it because, like, you can't leave when a machine is hot, you know,
Right.
and then, of course, you can't leave when a machine is cold because it's due. So basically, once you walk into the casino, you can never leave.
So you mentioned you got the 10 Commandments of
gambling.
So what, that was one.
You know what's funny? I'm on another podcast after this at 4, and I said, hey, can you guys send me the 10 Commandments? 'Cause I don't remember them all. But
We don't have
like the ones that are important are always use your card. Another one that I didn't know, when you walk into a casino, a lot of them have these kiosks, and you swipe your card. And I never knew this until someone gave me this instruction. And if you don't swipe your card, let's say, for example, you're playing at station casinos on a Thursday or a Sunday, they have 10 times points. 10 times points. If you don't swipe your card, you don't get it. So you got to swipe your card and see what offers are there, because they don't want to just, you walk in, it's like, wait a minute, I got a Cuisinart for you and 10 times points. And if you're just going to come in and give your money like a dummy,
Where are these kiosks?
they're just like usually by the cashier or.
Cruise.
You got a free cruise? That's a big thing too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Melissa's the gambler in our house. I play Deuces Wild.
You can look at her.
Yeah, look at the face.
She's hungry for it
Yeah,
right
She
now.
wants to go play right now. She doesn't want to do this anymore.
Yeah,
She wants to go sit next to you and play video poker. That's what she wants to do.
I just put $20 in.
So here at Steiners, they actually have everyday specials. All W2G jackpots get a $100 bonus. And every day, their top players receive up to $100 per day in match-free play. Nobody gives players more than Steiner's Pub. And we're, again, at the corner of Blue Diamond, or Windmill.
It's a Las Vegas style pub. I don't know if you're aware of that.
No, it's a Nevada-style pub. And you've got to say Nevada, not Nevada.
Vegas on the
Nevada.
We'll see about
A Nevada-style. I've got notes, buddy. I got 4 pages of notes here.
Tell you what the
So, Matt, we're gonna ask you to check back with us. I know you're up $112 and you've got a Cobb salad so far. So you're ahead of the game so far. And we're going to talk to a little bit of our guests. Let's see how much you can run it up to.
All right, I'll go run it up.
Let's play with Roger's money here.
Let's go.
Vegas Matt. You can find him on YouTube. You can duck out that way. It's just
Okay,
going to
cool.
take a second through.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's good. Vegas Matt, everybody, big applause, Vegas Matt! The 10 Commandments of video poker and video gaming and playing.
I do think it's funny that he's surprised that people recognize him when he's literally wearing a shirt that says Vegas Man.
And if you're a fan of Vegas Matt, you want to see him play, come on over to Steiners. We're going to be here for a little while. Mark, you're going to give us a little more?
It is.
Be a lady tonight. Be a lady tonight. But if you've ever been a lady to begin with, be a lady. But be a lady. But be a lady tonight.
Johnny Fabulous on the keyboards every Tuesday, 2 o'clock here from Steiners. I've got to get this message, get this stuff, because Roger spent a lot of time typing this up. So here's where we are. We're at Steiners, a Nevada-style pub, not Nevada, Nevada. Style pubs become known to locals as the place for quality service, delicious food, and unparalleled bar. And I always think of the parallel bar when I read that. I think of gymnastics. Great beer selections. No. High definition. I didn't do anything sportsy. We played baseball in the summer and football in the winter in Chicago.
I played T-ball.
T-ball was always the most fun to watch the little kids do. Anyway, great beer selections. I'm ready for a cold one. High definition LED TVs for all sports fans and home to the best bar video poker promotions in Las Vegas. And owner Roger Sachs brings forth his 30-plus years of hospitality experience in welcoming both local and visiting guests to one of their 3 beautiful Las Vegas locations. This one at 8168 South Las Vegas Boulevard, at the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Blue Diamond, or Windmill. 8410 West Cheyenne Avenue, North Durango and West Cheyenne, and North Buffalo and West Vegas Drive. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Food value priced appetizers. Drinks 2 for $1 on 24 draft beers and 50 bottles. Wow. That sounds like a song. 50 bottles of beer on the wall. What do you get? 98 bottles, yeah. Drinks 2 for $1 on 8 house wines. Drinks 2 for $1 on premium well. Current promos include the long drink. I don't know what that is, but I think it probably takes a long time to drink. Deep Eddy vodka. Fan of Deep Eddy. I think we've got Deep Eddy in the house from our friend Todd Kanush. Lunazol tequila. I think we should try one of everything. And Evan Williams bourbon.
Should I call out tonight?
One less zombie. Zombie Burlesque over at the V Theater. Everyday Graveyard, 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. Food, $6.99 for quesadillas, $9.99 potato skins, $9.99 classic burger, $9.99 chicken fingers. I've never seen a chicken without fingers. $6.99 Summerlin breakfast, drinks, $3 domestic draft beers, and again the specials for playing. And it's a great place. We want you to stop by. They've got lots of Nevada memorabilia on the walls, which is just like the perfect lead-in to Dan.
Okay, you have to speak.
We gotta. I could just slide down, and I'm gonna probably just hand you the microphone because you brought some stuff to talk about, and I'll just move this a little bit.
I think we're good now.
We're there.
We're good now.
We're good? Okay, so Dan, you've got the, I'll do the specifics. Front Row Card Show, Saturday and Sunday, Memorial Day weekend, May 27th to the 28th at the Tuscany Casino. Get your tickets, that's going to be backwards. The #1 show in Vegas for cards, comics, and collectibles. And, you know, we've got Carol is here from NBA Summer League, and I let Dan know. So I think Dan brought some specific basketball stuff. Of course, we're in the middle of the playoffs right now. And so I'm going to hand the microphone over. You can talk about the show, and let's see what you brought.
Are we simultaneously in basketball and hockey playoff season?
We are.
Yeah, we are.
Wow.
Happens every year.
Like straight people heaven. Sorry, carry on.
Straight people heaven. Yes, that's where we are. Straight people heaven. Are you sure that we're really even here?
No.
This could be the.
I think it's a simulation.
It's all I
It's all
have.
it's a chatbot.
A simulation or a stimulation. Coming to you from Steiners, a Nevada-style pub. And come on and say hello if you're in the neighborhood. Anyway, I'm going to turn the microphone over to Dan Bliss.
Mr. Bliss.
All right, thank you. Well, as you said, we're hosting a collectible show this coming weekend, Memorial Weekend, at the Tuscany, and it's a massive show. We're going to have about 4,000 people there, and 240 different vendors buying and selling sports cards, comic books, autographs, and all types of collectibles. We'll have a grading company there, so if you have stuff you want to get graded, just bring it to the show.
Oh, like Antique Roadshow.
Very similar. In fact, the Pawn Stars guys will be at our show. They've got a booth. Actually, it's the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop, to be specifically. They've got a shop and they have a booth at our show. And
How much does it cost to go?
it's only $5 in advance to get tickets.
And $10 at
$10 to the door, and parking is free. So it's very affordable to go. So if you have collectibles to sell, just bring them down. And it's at the Tuscany. Go to frontrowcardshow.com to get tickets or to learn more about the show.
the door. Now, I have a question.
Fire away.
Because I'm a big nerd. So, you started with like baseball cards, right? That's where your original interest.
I've always been interested in all types of sports cards, but primarily sports cards is where it started. And then nowadays, a lot of people are into trading card games like Pokemon, and there's a game called Magic the Gathering, and things like that.
I believe they're still playing Magic the Gathering.
People
like
do.
When I was in college.
It's a big deal. And then our shows also encompass comic books as well.
Now talk about the comic book market, because I'm a big comic book. I have like
Okay.
I have a 10,000 comic book collection.
Do you really? 10,000?
It's a lot. It is. I'm not exaggerating when I say
Dolls?
this.
Comic
No,
dolls?
I have
or
action figures and
You
comic
have,
books.
I know, you have more dolls.
First of all, they're action figures. I do have a few dolls.
Oh, I collect dolls.
Okay, that's fine. I love dolls. I have some Encanto dolls, but primarily I'm an action figure person. I do want the new Little Mermaid doll very much. However, I'm primarily an action figure person. But the comic book market, because of the MCU and stuff, has, I think, skyrocketed. Like,
What's NCU?
the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, you know, all the...
Oh, Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yes, that's what they call it.
Is that different from the metaverse?
Yes, that's with Zuckerberg. Didn't Metaverse crash?
What's Web 3?
Your mom.
Your mom. Yeah.
There's a Web 3 now.
Yeah, and there's deep web, and everybody's doing a deep dive, right?
Deep dive is very popular right now. All the YouTube channels are doing deep dives.
Everybody, you have to say that's new nomenclature in the business world. Hey, let's do a deep dive. So when I was a kid, I collected Superman comic books. I was in the Superman club.
Look, he's coming out some
Melissa, I'm going to ask you to hold the microphone while Dan shows some of the collectibles that he brought.
Okay. What were you going to say, Sam?
Well, I brought a couple of comic books here. I just brought a couple of examples. Here's a Spider-Man. This one was actually drawn by Seth MacFarlane.
Oh,
Wow.
Todd McFarlane, my
I
bad.
have a lot of his
Yeah.
Seth
It's
MacFarlane.
different.
MacFarlane,
Also an
okay.
animator, though.
Is it?
when Todd was doing Infinity Inc. I have a lot
Yeah,
of
and you can see his signature there on the bottom.
So what does something like that go for?
Well, that's not a particularly valuable one, but it is a premium one, so it's maybe about 10, 20 bucks for that one.
How much?
$10 or $20.
Okay.
It's
That's
not,
a big
it's not a
increase
really
from
high
back
end.
What
Today,
year
like,
did this
you know.
come out? What year?
I think that's from the 90s.
Okay.
Yeah. And then what I also brought is, this is an interesting one. This is one of the ones I had when I was a kid, and that one actually includes a vinyl record.
Oh, wow. Remember
It's
that?
not actually the one I had, but
But
I lost the one I had. I'm sure it was thrown away by my mom. Like, everybody's got that story.
What is that, Spider-Man, or what is it?
No, it's
Tales from
Curse the Werewolf.
Yeah.
And
Which was
I
just-
played it so many times, and you can actually
And
read the comic book while you're listening to the record. It's synchronized.
It plays.
It's got sound effects and everything else.
It's the comic book that recorded.
So
It's a comic book with a record.
It's like a soundtrack.
It's like a soundtrack with a narrator. And yeah.
Did you watch the new Werewolf movie on?
Yeah. It's actually based on this series.
Yeah.
It's very similar.
the new werewolf movie.
Yeah, they did the
Werewolf by
Halloween-
Night.
Werewolf by
Yeah,
Night.
yeah.
They did a Halloween special in black and white, very gothic. It's actually really incredible.
Yeah. So I just brought these a couple of examples of types of comic things you'll find. Certainly a lot of superhero stuff, but then there's also a lot of all different types of comic books.
Fabulous.
Yeah. So it's a lot of fun. And
You brought something from the NBA?
yeah, I also brought a couple of sports cards. There you go. This is a Bird Magic rookie card. It's got Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. I thought you might appreciate that. Both on the same card.
Carol's gonna love that.
It's graded. It's worth about $1,300.
Oh, are you
What kind of card
kidding
is
me?
this?
Yeah.
What kind of card is it?
It's a Topps 1980, 81 Topps. And in that year, it's unusual that year they actually split them into thirds, and it's got perforations. So a big mistake that people would do is they would tear them apart, and they didn't realize that just ruins the value.
It's all intact.
That one's intact.
Wow.
Beautiful.
So it's got both Larry Bird and Magic Johnson on the same card, and that's their rookie card. It's
They
also
played basketball?
and it's also coincidentally got Dr. J in between. So it's got 3 Hall of Famers all on the same card. So it's pretty
Wow.
neat. Yeah.
Wonderful.
And then I brought another one. I brought it's a Michael Jordan rookie card. It's actually a Gatorade version star Michael Jordan rookie, and that's worth about $1,000.
Has everybody here watched Air on Netflix? Have you guys watched it?
Yes, it's very good.
Yeah. Michael
Yeah.
Jordan card.
So of course, you had a deal with Nike and Gatorade, and that's a Gatorade
Right.
card.
Huge, right?
Gatorade is still our sponsor. Nike is our
Oh, there you
sponsor.
go.
So we have Nike, Gatorade, and
Well, I'm
Panini.
sure he's wearing Nike in the photo.
He's always wearing Nike. We would
That
have to
looks fabulous.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is the kind of things you'll see in our
What will this go
our
for,
collective.
do you
This is
think?
worth about $1,000.
5,000.
So that's the kind of things you'll find at our show.
Sounds awesome. Try to make it
all different types of collectibles. But just to be clear, things at our show, there's a lot of affordable stuff. You can buy comics for $1. You can buy a lot of sports cards for very affordably. So you'll see things very high end. Several of our vendors are going to have, like Mickey Mantle rookie cards will be at our show. So you might find cards worth $30,000, $50,000, but at the same time you might find all
Comic
kinds.
book for a quarter.
Exactly.
And aside from Chumley, any other celebrities going to...
Well, that remains to be seen. We always have people dropping in.
I was in a commercial for a phone app with the Pawn Stars people.
Well, thanks. How could we see that?
And on your phone. It was one of those like
Was a phone
games
app.
on your phone. One of those kind of games, and it was they were having it. And it was a commercial for it. It's very.
Well, Dan, I know you've got another podcast that you're going to run off and do. Again, frontrowcardshow.com. Frontrowcardshow.com. At the Tuscany Casino this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, $5 in advance, $10 at the door. And could people bring things that they want to sell? I mean, is it like that as well? Yeah.
Wow.
So it's a buy and sell. A lot of fun. I'm going to be there on Saturday. I'm going to call today from a friend of mine that's bringing a camera crew down, and I'm going to pretend to be a buyer. And here's a bunch of tickets from Dan. Big applause for Dan Bliss. And thanks for dropping by, Dan. You're welcome to stick around, but I know you've got other places to go and, comics to read.
Great, thank you all.
Mr. Bliss. Dan brings bliss wherever he goes.
Come and see Zombie Below.
Yeah.
The takeaway music.
Can't you see?
You got everything? I don't want you to...
Without you, oh, take my heart. I wanna lose it. And you can take my hips, I just can't do it. Your goodbyes left me with big brown eyes that cry. Oh, how can I go on, dear, without you? Oh, you took the part of me I call the heart of me. So why not take all of me? Take it away, Johnny Fab.
Johnny Davis on keyboard. Enoch Augustus Scott, the star of Zombie Burlesque at the Viet Theater.
Oh, yeah.
I think part of me. Why not take part of me? All of me is just tired. So, Carol, NBA Summer League, I would say you've got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You've got some celebrities coming this year.
We always have celebrities. So LeBron comes, Chris Paul comes. I mean, all of the players come.
All 30 teams come.
Well, all 30 teams come for the NBA Summer League. The stars that come, like LeBron and Chris Paul and all these different people, James Harden, they come to watch their new players on the team, their new draft picks, so they come to support their teams. You are completely
Lost.
basketball lost.
Well, I'm not basketball lost, I understand. But I don't understand. What is
Just like I was completely lost, I've never played a video game in my life, okay? And I don't collect sports cards or anything else, so I had no idea what you guys were talking about and wondering why I was here.
Well, I know you want to have a little girl talk about makeup. I told Melissa about the one controversy. I like saying controversy in the fashion world, but I'm going to hand the microphone to Melissa.
I'll talk Summer League. I'll tell you.
Well, you can talk Summer League. But...
So I'm the Community Relations and Special Events Director for the NBA Summer League. This is our 19th year in Las Vegas. We came in 2004, very small at that time, with only 6 teams over 4 days. We are now the second largest NBA event in the world. So it's right here in Las Vegas. So we have all 30 NBA teams over 11 days. So we're here for 11 days at Thomas & Mack and Cox Pavilion. We play 8 games a day simultaneously, both arenas.
Is that a Beatles song?
8 games a day, yeah. And all of the new draft picks. So the NBA draft takes place the end of June, where the teams draft the new players. Does it? Well, you'll have to come then.
I must.
On draft day, so then everyone will know what teams have what players. Like this year, then considered to be the probably biggest draft pick since LeBron is Victor Wembanyama, and he's from France. And
I think they call it Le Basketball.
Le Basketball. And the San Antonio Spurs won the rights for to pick the first draft pick. Everyone believes that they would be out of their mind not to pick Victor. Okay, so everyone will come to Summer League to see Victor. They come to see all of the top NBA draft picks. Wembanyama. Yeah, he's from France. I believe he's 7 feet, over 7 feet tall.
Oh my gosh.
Fast, speed, like LeBron, very similar. Back in the day, of as far as everybody wanting to see him. And so all of these people come, and they're drafted by all the teams. So naturally, if you like basketball, you want to come. You want to see all these people the first time they've ever played with their actual NBA team. So if you think about it, over the last 19 years, 18 years, almost every single star in basketball has been at the NBA NBA Summer League, including Kevin Durant, James Harden, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. I mean, the list goes on and on and on, but they all started their first games at Summer League.
Okay, how long have you been with Nevada Summer League?
Since
NBA Summer
2004, 2005.
Oh my gosh.
So we've grown it, you know. The two co-founders of the NBA Summer League, Warren Legary and Albert Hall, the two geniuses of the NBA Summer League, along with the NBA, of course, have created this unbelievable event, and I was invited to be a part of their vision, and so it's been amazing. It's been amazing. So it isn't just basketball, though. Summer League is a complete and total lifestyle, is how I describe it. We have entertainment. We have art exhibits from First Friday and live artists. We have this year again Major Waves, their sneaker lab, which is super well known around the world, and where you can actually customize your own Air Force Ones and sneakers right there, and they help you do it with anything: painting, stitching, sewing, glitter, everything. We have events that go on outside of sight of everyone. NBA events, all kinds of other events that go on every single day. We have parties every night. So, everywhere.
And the best swag bag.
And swag.
The NBA swag bag is incredible.
Yeah, so swag is famous. Obviously, merchandise. We bring in almost, well, now 500 kids a day from the community so this year it'll be over 50,000 kids that we've brought into Summer League to be able to see them. Most of these kids have never seen a game, never been to UNLV. But
see superstars.
See superstars.
Wow,
and
seriously.
more than that, it's just about stars. It's just, it is the place to be. It literally is the place to be for those 11 days.
Mr. Nicholson.
No, I've not seen Jack.
No, he's at the Laker game.
Look at the Lakers.
Now, are we going to play the game? Did you bring questions?
I did bring questions.
So,
Wait, I want to tell you, I went to Duke University.
Did you really?
Yeah,
what did you do?
But I was there with like Chris. I went to Duke, but I never saw a basketball game. I was a theater major,
Oh
so
my
I tried to go to one
God.
band, but I couldn't. I was there when Christian Laettner was there, and Grant Hill, and Bobby Hurley.
God.
My freshman year was when they won the second.
No
Back in
way.
the
With Coach K.
1991,
Yeah.
back
Oh my
Coach K.
gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Vegas, Matt, if you could make your way back here, we're going to play a little game called Truth or Bullshit. We like playing games with Enoch. And my friend Lester just came in, too. I don't know if he's going to
I don't
join
know
us.
if I
Right?
did this. Give me some theme music.
Truth or bullshit? Truth or bullshit? We're gonna play. Truth or bullshit? Is it true? Or is it
Bullshit.
Okay. I don't know if I did this. I might have made this a little bit too much about me. But I tried to make it about Las Vegas.
Wait, let's find out how Matt's doing.
Matt, Matt, how are you doing?
Well, I came back a few days ago when I was over 300, so I'd run up 100, but I'm up another $75. So I got
What? Well, we were over here talking about basketball. You made $75.
like that.
Matt, did you hear me make fun of you? Because
I didn't.
when you were saying like you were so surprised when you walked into the casino and everyone recognized you, I'm like, you're literally wearing a shirt that says Vegas, Matt.
That's true. There is that. I might trade.
Listen, merch is impossible, honey. Yeah, merch and your identity, like, you know, a look is very important in this
We're
business.
selling a lot of T-shirts, man.
I bet you are, bro. I bet you are.
Okay, so we're going to play Truth or Bullshit.
All right.
All right,
Do
so
we just shout out the answer? Or do you ask
I think
everyone?
I'm going to ask everyone. We'll see what happens,
All right, okay.
Carol. This one's going to be a jump ball.
Okay, there you go.
So anybody can answer this one. Bugsy Siegel once pistol slapped a man and made him crawl on all fours around the flamingo pool.
Oh, I say true.
Ben Siegel.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't say his. He'd get mad at me. Bugsy.
No,
Bugsy.
Steve Siegel owns Bagel Mania. I mean Ben Siegel.
No, I mean Bugsy.
Go back way back.
Ben Siegel.
No, he didn't like to be called Bugsy.
No, he did not.
No, he did. I'm sure you were friends
What was
with
the
him.
question again?
He once pistol slapped a man and made him walk on all fours around the flamingo pool.
Vegas, Matt.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with that sounds like bullshit because it would have pistol whipped him, not pistol slapped him.
It's not about the semantics of it, Matt.
I say yes.
True.
Bullshit.
Absolutely true.
Oh! No, we didn't ask.
Johnny, we gotta ask Johnny.
And I would
Oh,
have
okay.
said true had I been asked.
Sorry, Johnny. How about we start with you on this one?
No, my feelings are hurt.
The flamingo is named for Bugsy's girlfriend. It was his nickname for her. True or false?
I say bullshit.
I say true. Her name was Virginia Hill, and her nickname was the Flamingo.
Absolutely.
Well, you were probably here at the time. I'm going through this.
Absolutely true. Absolutely. The Knights are the greatest team ever.
True. Very true.
Nevada, the answer is yes.
We have no choice but to answer yes.
No, I don't think they're the greatest team ever. Ever?
Controversy ever in the history of all sports teams
Real
ever.
sports guy. We're just Vegas people.
Controversy.
Yeah.
They're not the crazy. I mean, they if they win again and win, the Stanley Cup. You know who the Stanley Cup is named after?
Bill Stanley.
No. Anything to add on this, or just pass to the next question?
It all sounds like bullshit to me.
Again, bullshit and truth coming to you live from Steiners and Nevada Style Pub. Next question.
Next question. The Raiders should change their colors because gray and black is super boring. Bullshit or true?
I don't know. I really don't care.
These are very subjective.
What? These are absolutely empirical questions about what is true or bullshit. These are absolutes.
You're right. This is all about you.
True or false? The Raiders need to change their
They aren't
colors.
very colorful.
Are they
It's so boring.
Melissa doesn't even know what color.
No, I just
are they silver and black?
boring.
Boring.
I think they should just add an accent color.
Good answer.
A nice yellow stripe.
They're not going to change the color.
I think they're fine.
Black and silver is
know who
fine.
they are.
Black and silver.
Who are you going to trust? The straight guys or us? They need to change their colors, or at least add an accent color. Carol is correct. The canes on Tropicana is the best place to watch hookers. True or false?
I don't even know what that is.
Any of the words I just said? The canes on Tropicana. Canes is where poor people get chicken fingers.
It used to be where the Wild West.
Yes.
Is that where the Hooters used to be?
No.
Melissa and I were pulling into the Burger King on Tropicana, and there was like a parade of hookers in the parking lot on West Tropicana. And we went up to the window, and I asked the guy, "Is this really what you mean by have it your way?"
It's always been that.
I thought Boulder Highway was also.
Tropicana is the
It's always been that strip from long ago when it used to be the King 8 truck stop. Does anybody remember that?
No, I love all your knowledge of Las Vegas, Carol.
It was the King 8. That goes back to the 80s. And it was always that way because it was a big truck stop.
They call them the lot lizards. They call the hookers the lot lizards because they hang out in the lot where the truckers park, and they, tend to walk.
Next question.
All right. It is so easy to get around Las Vegas right now. True or false? Bullshit.
Everything is under construction. Every street in the city.
They had Green Valley Parkway down to one lane today for no reason.
Yeah, but we're going to be happy when Formula One is here.
Truth or bullshit? We're going to be happy when Formula One gets here.
Big money, big money,
Right.
big
Right.
money.
So yes.
You rent your house out, maybe, for the weekend.
Right.
Or if you're selling high-end jewelry.
All right. Here's the next question. Elon Musk is a douche, but if he can actually alleviate traffic problems, I'll blow him. True or false?
I believe that you would.
I believe that you would.
If he alleviated. True or false?
You did make this all about you.
No, I didn't.
You have fantasies about giving head.
No, I don't want to. I think he's a douche, but if he's going to help with the problem.
But you would be
How
fine
many
doing
lanes
it.
do we have to open?
Yeah, exactly.
How many lanes are at stake?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Johnny. I find him awful.
Give me a real question.
Here's a real question. He has special needs. The locusts are a sign of the apocalypse. Truth or false?
Yes.
They're grasshoppers. They're not locusts.
They are locusts.
And all the moths.
They're locusts.
And all the moths.
I am so tired of the grasshoppers. We have a warehouse at around Hacienda, and there are thousands of grasshoppers.
It is very biblical.
thousands.
We had one on stage with us at Zombie the past 2 nights. One little ambitious locust that really wants to be on stage in Las Vegas.
And by the way, zombies do not eat locusts.
By the way, they eat us. It's very dangerous on my stage right now, Johnny.
Sounds terrible.
You understand what I'm saying?
I'm upset already.
Any more questions?
Yes, wait. Yes, they spark discussion.
Yes.
That's why I did it. Oh, here, Carol Goodman is Adam Laxalt in drag.
No,
True or false?
I love Carol. I love when I go to Costco and she's pushing her cart.
What about her wigs?
I love Carol.
What about her wig?
I still love her. I don't care. I love her.
Carol.
It fits her perfectly. I mean, it's
Her wig fits her perfectly.
It's her style.
Okay, is Carol Goodman Adam Laxalt in drag?
Carolyn Goodman is one of the nicest people you're ever going to meet.
I didn't say she wasn't nice.
I'm not going to make any comment about her hairstyle. She's our mayor.
It's not my mayor. I don't live in Las
What
Vegas.
is she?
I live in Clark County.
Okay.
Yeah.
Matt has another.
You want to know who Adam?
He ran to be senator.
I
knew I recognized that.
Who's that?
Adam Black.
How long have you lived here?
Oh, Adam Laxalt.
But it's all been in front of a machine.
Yeah, I see.
I know. It's all AI. You ever wonder about AI when you're on the computer and it asks you to prove that you're not a robot? So it's actually a robot asking you if you are a robot, and you have to pick 3 stoplights out of 9 pictures.
Do you get those right?
I never get them right the first time.
I saw this account yesterday that has like 500 and something thousand followers, and it's like a robot AI girl that everyone thought was real, and the AI was just running the account. Like that was she that one. This is like real life though. Yeah, AI is quite the topic, but I don't know. It's crazy what they can do.
Oh yeah, I mean I don't know if you saw 60 Minutes on Sunday. There was a very scary story. It was their lead story about spoofing. If you know what spoofing is, and I get like a dozen of these a day. But now they can copy your voice.
Yeah.
And it's about senior citizen scams.
And it sounds like your kid, and your kid is calling.
Yeah, he said, "Oh, Grandma, I got a DUI, and I need $4,000 to pay an attorney." And it's the kid's voice that they're spoofing.
Honey, stay in jail.
That's why you need a code word these days.
You need a safe word, don't
Yeah,
you?
you need a safe word.
Our safe word was Aunt Marguerite.
I don't
Use
remember.
that one because it might actually
Aunt
come up.
Margaret. Watermelon. And do you have another question for us?
One last question. This has been a fun game, hasn't it?
It's not confusing.
Well, life can use a little confusion sometimes, darling. There are more HOAs in Las Vegas than in hell.
True.
True.
And I live with one. True.
Oh yeah.
They are a nightmare.
Johnny?
I'm going to side with you guys on this.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have an HOA story. When I first moved to the Las Vegas Country Club, I had a note put on my garage saying that I left my garbage cans out after 4 in the afternoon.
Sinner.
Yeah, and I had to go before a meeting before the board. And I said, first of all, I'm going to start by premising saying, at the time I was on ABC TV on the morning blind, I said, okay, I live right on the golf course, and the other day an elderly golfer came by, and he told me that on the 7th hole, he found a talking frog, and he picked up the talking frog, and the talking frog said, if you give me a kiss, I'll turn into a beautiful princess and make love to you 7 times a day. And the elderly golfer took the talking frog, put it in his pocket, finished a round of golf, took out the talking frog, put it on the dresser, and the talking frog said, well, maybe you didn't hear me. I said, if you give me a kiss, I'll turn into a beautiful princess, I'll make love to you 7 times a day. And the elderly golfer looked at the frog and said, at my age, I'd rather have a talking frog. And they said, get out of here, get out. And I promise I'll bring my garbage cans in before 4 o'clock. So, yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of things to talk about. I want to thank everybody. We're here at Steiners, a Nevada-style pub. Johnny, you got some more lucky music. We're going to end. Thank you. Vegas Matt. You can find him on YouTube and TikTok, and if we still have TikTok, and Snapchat, and maybe not Snapchat.
I think it's pronounced tiki-taki. Yeah.
And if you have a gambling problem, stay away from Steiners. Don't go to Gamblers Anonymous because they make you say your name. And if it's anonymous, why did they start with hello, my name is? Carol Adams Hatar, NBA Summer League, July 7th to the 17th. Melissa Redford in a theater near you. Enoch Augustus Scott at the David Sachs Theater.
Well, not the Sachs Theater, at the V Theater, run by David Sachs, in the Planet Hollywood Miracle Mile. 6 nights a week, Monday through Saturday, 8 o'clock p.m. Come on down and see us. Don't eat it.
Call, collect, call direct, but call today. Operators are standing by. My name is Jonathan Young. It's Johnny Fabulous to take us on out of here. As always, and make sure visit our new site at HollywoodClassicPhotos.com and get a free 12 by 18 classic Hollywood photo. That's HollywoodClassicPhotos.com. Jonathan Scott. Thank you to Roger Sachs and everybody here at Steiners and Nevada Style Pub. As always, eat well and party hard, my friends. Johnny, keep the luck going here. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Vegas, man, let's run it on up. We want to see you at the gaming tables. Eat well and party hard, my friends. I'm going to move the camera.
Jupiter and Mars, in other words, please be true. In other words, in other words, in other words, baby, I love you.